A nigga like me, man, I love the game. I love the hustle, man. I be feeling like one of them ball-playing niggas, you know? Like Bird or Magic or something. Yeah, you know, a nigga got dough. A nigga could leave the league. But if I leave, the fans still gonna love me, man? I get love out here in Harlem, man. I done sold coke on these streets, man. Hash, weed, heroin. As long as niggas is feeling it, a nigga like me can hustle it. That's my gift in life, eh? You know? What? The fuck you laughing at, B?
You, man. Funny, man. You a hustling motherfucker, man. For real, baby. You fucking killing me, man.
Well, you know me, baby.
Okay, Tyrese Gibson. Brother went in on sisters, and not just sisters, but women in general. Basically, stating that a lot. He was sitting around, and a lot of some sisters he was around were talking about black men and how they ain't shit, this and that. So he decides to go in and say, hey, a lot of you sisters are out here with fake hair, fake butts, fake eyelashes, and it's a turnoff. And I'm paraphrasing, but he basically said that he wanted to, put it out there that brothers aren't as dumb as they think we are. We know a fake woman when we see one. And he also said, now this is the truest statement he said, which was women, hoes and sluts are never lonely, which I agree with. If you're a slut, you're going to always have somebody down and beat it up. So I agree with that aspect. Now, when it comes to black women and hair, I'm going to reiterate this again. I'm going to tell this story. I told it on another video, but I'm going to say it again. In order to understand how the black woman's hair, the way she wears her hair, where it came from, how it originated, you go back to slavery, right? And you look at the black woman, she was wearing her hair natural for the most part back then, but mixed people, they noticed on these plantations got benefits. The closer you look to white, you got benefits. And even as you got out of slavery after the Civil War, during the Reconstruction era and Jim Crow, if the closer you look to white, the more benefits you see. So off the top, therein is the dilemma, So what a lot of sisters did, Madam C.J. Walker came out. She came out with a straightening comb, first female millionaire. Well, that's up for debate because there's Madam Alliance, she pimped a lot of white men in New York. But that's another story, between her and Madam Alliance. Either way, black women were the first millionaires. They came black millionaires, and there were a lot of black male millionaires too. But nonetheless, what happened? Sisters throughout time kept wearing hair, kept wearing weave, kept getting perms, right? And as you get to the latter 20th century, in comes the Black Power movement. We become more aware of our heritage and who we are. And, a lot of sisters started wearing fros. And, they got weave wasn't a thing back then. Here comes the 90s, in vogue, gets popular, everybody starts wearing weave. And here we are today. So, now sisters are starting to go back to the natural way of wearing hair. Now, there's a definition of a word or a phrase called mutually exclusive. And what that means is one thing does not mean another. There's something called a Venn diagram that you take in logic reasonings or not logic reasoning, discrete mathematics. When I took that, it was, and basically I have a picture of it to show you what it means. One thing doesn't mean another. You could say all cows eat grass. I'm getting into music, but all cows eat grass. But if you were to say something crazy like, I don't know, all people eat grass. Well, no, that's not true. Only some people eat grass. It's called wheatgrass. A in this particular example representing all people. B in this particular example representing those people who eat grass or eat grass as a verb. So they intersect. In that intersection are the people who eat grass. Where they're not intersecting in this diagram, where A to the left represents all the people who don't eat grass. You can't just say that one equals the other. Some people eat grass, but not all humans eat grass. So when you say some women wear weave, but not all women that wear weave have low self-esteem. I think you can't put those are two mutually exclusive things. And what we do as people is we try to be Sigmund Freud. We try to figure out a female's psyche. We try to see if she's, tell me about your mother, like Sigmund Freud was. We try to figure out, psychoanalyze people and figure out their whole, spin. And I just think that we don't have that position. Every female that wears her hair straight does not have low self-esteem. I know plenty of females that had both parents in their houses, very confident. Damn it, they wear weave. It is what it is. Or they wear a perm. Or they wear their hair natural. I know women with their hair natural and they got the lowest damn self-esteem. They'll let you treat them any kind of way. A guy can treat them any kind of way he wants to. But she has natural hair. I don't think those two are, the same. I think they're mutually exclusive. I told a story on one of my videos about a daughter came to see her mother on Thanksgiving. And she asked her mother, why did you cut the legs off the turkey every time you cook the turkey? She said, I don't know. My mom used to do it. They called the grandmother. The grandmother said, I don't know. My mom used to do it. They called the great-grandmother. And the great-grandmother, who was still living, she said, I'll tell you when I get there. She gets there on Thanksgiving. They're all sitting around having their Thanksgiving dinner. And all of a sudden they ask her, they say, hey, why did you cut the legs off the turkey? She said, well, the stove that I had was so small that I couldn't fit a whole turkey in there. So here we are, a whole, 150, all these different generations later, and the daughters were still cutting the legs off the turkey. That's the same for black women. Black women, when it first initially started, probably did wear their hair to look white. I'll be honest, they did. And there are, like I said, based on Venn diagrams, there are some women, and Venn diagrams is how you think logic. It's a part of it. It's not the exhaustive end-all be-all, but it is a part of logic. So when you look at a Venn diagram, when you say all women that have weave don't necessarily have low self-esteem or want to be white, then therein is the truth. The other part of Tyrese's comment on Instagram that I found very interesting was about the fake butts. And I have a very different take on that than a lot of brothers do. I understand. We've all seen the images of sisters and they got these damn 4-inch, not 4-inch legs, but they got 14-inch thighs and legs, or maybe 20-inch thighs and legs, and they got a damn 60-inch 5-foot ass. Damn, they ass, it's just, so ridiculous it doesn't even make sense. We've all seen it. And these sisters have mental issues. You really look mentally, there's something wrong with you. I live in Atlanta. I live in the fake butt mecca for black women. Believe that. I hang out, in Atlanta. The thing we do, we go to strip clubs and it's not to go to get a dance and trick off. We just go there. That's just where we hang out a lot of the time. You go up in there, and I ain't gonna lie, I get a dance from a sister that may not have the fattest ass, but it's real. Or, and I'm gonna say this, I've gotten dances from chicks that had work done, but damn it, I couldn't tell. Sisters, if you're listening, I don't have a problem with you getting work done. I really don't. If you're gonna get it done, the only thing I would suggest Get it done professionally. Don't go get some damn caulk pumped in your ass. Your ass gonna be around here on Maury Povich crying or wherever on some talk show crying because your whole damn back done sunk in and shit. They gotta, save your ass or you gonna die from the shit poisoning your blood. That's one thing. Because I've been to the strip club and I've touched chicks on the ass and this shit hard as a brick. And I'm like, this chick is fucking crazy. And shit, I'm making money. Like, yeah, you making money, your ass gonna die in 5 years. Like, that shit's stupid. I know a nurse, she told me she done seen so much crazy shit up at the hospital of chicks that had their ass done when that shit was brand new 5-6 years ago with damn silicone and shit, gel and shit pumped in their ass, hydrogel, and now they looking crazy because the shit starting to mess with their health. So nah, don't do that. But there are other procedures that you can get done, like fat transfer, where you gain a lot of weight and have the fat sucked off your abs and put on your ass, which I think is a great opportunity because first of all, it's your fat. It's not, your body's not going to reject its own fat, number one. Number two, you got abs now. I know one sister in particular. She's a lawyer. Beautiful sister, right? She's not a hoe just because she got a fake ass. I think that's one of the things that Tyrese kind of indicated that you're dealing with a hoe because she got a fake ass. She's gonna get fucked, and that's all she's trying to do is get some dick. No, this chick, I know she's a lawyer. She has a fake ass, but damn it, it looked good on her. It looks great. And she showed me a picture with her stomach, and that shit was ripped. And I was like, damn. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. This sister works out too. She does. She said, before I started really getting into the gym, what made her get into the gym was that she got the procedure done, and she didn't want to have these nice abs and a damn nice ass and some damn flabby ass arms and just fat hanging all on her legs and shit. So she wanted to fix that. Thighs rubbing together. So she fixed it. She got in the gym. She said she lost some fat in her ass. She did lose it, but the bulk of it stayed. And it looks great. I don't have a problem with it. You have brothers out here. This is what this. When I hear people say that, it's like, because I had a friend of mine put it. He said, man, that when women get that done, they just not satisfied with themselves. They not. Bullshit, man. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're not satisfied. I ain't gonna necessarily not say satisfied, but they got low self-esteem or they getting that work done, something's wrong with them. I disagree. I think you can get work done, and it just means you just want to look nice. I know there are procedures now where brothers can get their dick done. You can get a bigger dick now. You literally can get 3 inches, 2-3 inches added on your dick. You can make that shit fatter. All that shit. So you telling me if a brother go get that procedure that he had a problem with his dick? No, he might not. I don't know. I ain't seen I ain't never got this shit done, but it doesn't necessarily mean every guy that got it done had a 2-inch dick. He probably just wanted a bigger dick so what? That's his body. I don't have a problem with it. I really don't. I don't have a problem with people. It's their body. As long as they're doing something healthy and they're not putting their lives in jeopardy, then go for it. Do what you gotta do. And the rest of it, he talked about fake noses and shit. Now, black folks ain't messing with their noses too tough. Unless you famous. Most of the time, black people ain't getting fake noses and lips. We don't need that. We got plenty of nose and ass. And lips. So, But I seen some sisters with a damn ironing board back. They ain't got no ass. Look, it will help them sisters. I'm not gonna shit on them. You shaped like a damn H or a rectangle. Who the hell am I to tell you to stay shaped like that rectangle the rest of your life? You can hit the gym. That's another thing. I've been telling sisters, I put that on the other video. Hit the damn gym. Why? Because I'm gonna tell you something. I was at the gym. I've been up here working out at the same gym for about 4 years now. There's this one female that came in there, her ass was shaped like a damn, she was a damn rectangle, shaped like an H. Real tall when she got there. She hit that squat rack. She worked out and she did that shit for years. She would always wear loose clothes. And one day she brought her ass in there with some tights on, and her ass had just inflated. It just got round like a basketball. Nothing makes your ass look good like a squat rack. Nothing. It rounds it perfectly. Perfectly. I've seen it time and time again. Squats work wonders for the woman's body. Why? Because the quads are the biggest muscles in the human body in size, and they help speed up the metabolism. So the more muscle you have, the higher your metabolism is. The higher your metabolism, the more fat you burn. The more fat you burn, and what do I mean by that? Throughout the day, if you're a woman and you're 160 pounds and you add more muscle to your body, you will be able to burn, let's just say, hypothetically, of course, you can burn 3,000 calories just resting. Well, most women, if you eating 2,000 calories a day, you eating the fat off your body because you put the muscle on. So you're going to lose 1,000 calories a day. That means you're going to equal out to where you're going to lose weight and get to where she might weigh 120, and then she's only eating 2,000 calories a day and she's balanced out. That's the way it works. The body seeks balance. So, you know, I respect Tyrese. He has a lot of viewpoints. He's a deep brother. You know, I've seen him on some interviews. It is what it is. I don't think a brother, to me, I don't give a shit what a woman does as long as she looks good. If she looks good and she's not putting her body in harm, and then when she opens her mouth, she has something tangible, something substantive to bring to the conversation besides, hey, did you watch Love and Hip Hop Monday? Or whenever it comes on, Tuesday, whenever. Then hell, yeah, you know, that's a woman that is marriage material, or necessarily that's a woman that is at least dateable. But I'm not gonna shit on every sister that's had work or wears weave. Now, fake eyelashes, this shit done got ridiculous. I seen some sisters get fake eyelashes and them bitches be damn near an inch long or 2 inches. That's ridiculous. It looks fake. It looks crazy. But I seen some sisters get them done and they just a little bit, just so you can tell, but you can't tell. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. To me, it's just makeup. That doesn't mean she can't take them off and still look good. You know, that's a moot point to me. So, you know, I don't knock sisters for doing what they got to do to look good. Just like I wouldn't knock a brother if he wear a suit, or if he, if a brother say, hey man, I had an operation that got my penis large. That's his business. That's between him and his lady. You think if he fucked that lady good and beat that pussy up real good for her and got her ass running, you think she gonna be like, well, it ain't yours? No, she be like, shit, it felt good. That's all I care about. At the end of the day, it's all, your body is just something that you have to, to move through and navigate throughout this life. What you do to it is your business. Now, you can choose to be a bad steward of your body and put things, trash in it, and put caulk in your butt if you want to, or you could be responsible, exercise, get in shape, do what you got to do, and maximize what you have. Or you could get an operation but get it done right and safe, in a safe situation, and get it done right and exercise. Like the lawyer friend I had, that I told you about, that sister, she looks good. So what is fake? Who cares? Only person, she stops traffic. She doesn't have to. Nobody cares if it's fake or not. Only person that cares if it's fake. It's not like somebody's gonna meet her and be like, oh man, it's not real. She told me, she said, I see all these fake asses out here and I don't want to look like that. So I went and I got work done, but I got it done. I only got a small amount put in. It was fat off my own body, and it just went in proportion. I had wide hips, so she just got it rounded out like it, and it looks good. Then she went and hit the damn squat rack, so it looks real good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just she'll wear jeans and I don't know, a bra shirt or whatever they call it, with her abs out. She got that type of body. But she bought the ass. I mean, I respect that she works for it. She worked out, but she also earned it by working in the gym. It can be done, man. So, the whole Tyrese situation, I mean, he married a woman. Sometimes I do think people need to shut the hell up. If you got your woman, go sit your ass down somewhere. Don't feel like you're in a position to lecture black people. You went got your ambiguously black queen, so it is what it is. But that's his business. If that's what he want to marry, then they ain't got no problem with it. But, it is what it is.